King Promise, talk your shit like Jawenum. Finally, a worthy opponent in the Artist of the Year list is saying he's flexing his muscles and actually telling us what to expect and what he has done. Finally, somebody that I cannot come and sit here and probably punch holes into their Artist of the Year with is finally speaking. I mean, one of, I think, 3 or 4 of them that I can't punch holes into, or I don't have much to say about when they say their Artist of the Year. King Promise is speaking. Now, we've had a very interesting week last week. A lot of you, hey, this and that and this and that. I'm not going to it because I feel like it feels like I have raised a conversation for an opponent or for a contender that I know to me doesn't have a hit song and shouldn't be in it, or doesn't have a hit album and shouldn't be in it. But it looks like because I picked that conversation, I said, I didn't do more ambassador. And now I'm going to focus on somebody that I actually think is a worthy contender. Now, what has brought this whole conversation about now? This whole RNAQ 40 Mr. Richard Nikwe's event that happened on the weekend. King Promise was there, Mr. Gaman, he was there, Nungwa Bolario was there, and then he went to speak about himself, saying that Charlie, basically he's telling them that he is the incoming Artist of the Year. And you see, what I like about it, audacity now, at that event, now Stonewall Day there. At that event, a lot of people that we say, oh, this people be the Artist of the Year, they could be someday there. And to me, when it comes to King Promise, one of the strongest contenders for Artist of the Year per the last year is Stonewall. So knowing that Stonewall Day there and talking that, to me, it was dope. It was so dope. But I want to address 1 or 2 things I've seen online. I've seen a lot of people when I spoke about the artist that me I say get hit, that I still maintain say get hit, I mean, he get hit previous years, but the 2024 calendar now I make munti as the man me I insist that he get hit. A lot of you say, oh, if it's 3, there's 3. I think those 3 say they don't know the song. Some know the song. Some say they don't know the song. Meanwhile, I didn't go there alone. I went there with other songs. So there's 3 that you are saying that this street is not the real street. They know what we consider hit or what I call a hit. So how come they don't know your own? But people have advised me that apparently that is not the street they are talking about. When they say street, they are saying we boys. And I'm like, hey, kind of street in our call Charlie, you guys. But all the same, I've started posting videos of him performing, and then they are saying if he doesn't have a hitter, like why is he pulling all this crowd? I'm going to show you something. This gentleman in the northern region, Fancy Gadam dropped an album. It's called, I think, No Competition or Competition album. Fancy Gadam is one of the artists that pulls crowd. He pulls crowd in higher magnitude than the video you guys posted. But I want to ask you, do you know any song on the No Competition or the Competition album? Do you? You don't. So the fact that an artist is pulling crowd doesn't mean he get hits, my dear, or the year that review know what hits. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Fancy Gadam pulled crowd. I'm posting a video there. You see crowd. He went on tour, and it wasn't just his hometown, Sunyani and Co. And this guy, what I've seen him for, he even comes to Accra in December during times where we are doing one of the biggest events, and he does his big events. The last time I was at the Bukom Arena, the event the guy did, it was crazy. And this guy, No Competition album, if I tell you that you are watching me, that you are saying you know the street, will you be able to mention any song on there? But see the crowd he's pushing. So to me, whenever I see that, and I see the numbers, I feel like that conversations have is defeated. Because Fancy Gadam, and I'm sure many other artists, Macasio and Co., they put bigger numbers than the numbers you guys said appeared as a good pack. But does that mean you know the song they were singing there? So the fact that your song appeals to a certain group, whether it's the demographic, whether it is a religious demography, it is an age demography, it is your friend is saying wherever you live, ethnicity demography, it appeals to that demography. But we actually measure it when it cuts across mass. That is why when I was going to the street, I used Lomolomo and I used Makuma just to make you see when we say hit, what we say. So the person doesn't have to be a weed smoker or have to live in a Osu or have to On new hit no or hit now or that is why I added women like the Amelia and the schoolboys and co. These are people that consume music, so you can't tell me that Amelia knows Lomo Lomo, Amelia knows your friend is saying what do you call Makuma, Amelia doesn't know Ejekuma, and you are saying that I have chosen the wrong people. Are they not music listeners? Do they have to be in a friend is saying where? Do they have to live in, or do they have to go to corner before you can say they are music listeners? These are people these artists make song for, they consume. And I see people making some useless conversation. Hip hop song, they hits like that. It doesn't get my dear. Grind day, grind day, agbaja. Mama me pizza, and some of the big hip hop songs suckers dropped. Nina there apatampa. You guys, Charlie. You guys, let us brief. Let us brief in this Ghana here, okay? I'm telling you, when that guy gets a hit song, you will not have to defend it the whole day. Like you won't have to defend it. When he gets a hit, you won't have to defend it. And show when it was a hit. Ain't no yambet obi ntimi ntina endpoint ne sasa nyum wanya hit. What you say but 2024, I'm telling you, in spite of the insult and the threat and all, the guy no get hit. And I wish that all the insults would have actually generated into a hit for him. And you guys, I see some of the industry people so the numbers and I keep saying it all comes to prove that one thing, the fact that you have to differentiate what you people call a hit from the Makuma hit and the Lomoloma hit means the guy no get hit. You are trying to define something to define your hit. More bro. I'm telling you, when this guy get a hit, I'll be the first to tell you guys. I said one lie, I'll be the first. And I'm hoping that the conversation that has come around him, he will utilize it for the artist of the year thing, because after all this, if you guys don't vote for this guy to win artist of the year, the way I will drag you guys for this online stuff, the street stuff, the way I will drag you. If he wins to, you can drag me, I don't care. But then I know that I sparked his name in a conversation where he had no toes standing in. He had no toes. Trust me. So let's come to the contender that I think that is Can Promise. Can Promise, as I said, was at this event, and Can Promise is saying so.
I got nominated for Artist of the Year this year as well, you know what I'm saying? Come on. Jeez. Nobody went past me. 5 star. I said nobody went past who? 5 star. Nobody went past who? 5 star. Nobody went past who? 5 star.
And to me, I really don't see any problem with him saying that, even though we've seen that other artists have worked, if not passing, equally. And if I'm going to mention, I'll mention Kim Paluta, I'll mention Stonebwoy. They have worked. Like, you cannot overlook the work Kim Paluta and Stonebwoy, who are the contenders in the Artist of the Year category, have done this year under review. But I don't fault him. He's an artist. He's on stage. He's soliciting for votes. You don't expect him to come and stand on that platform when he wants to talk about Artist of the Year and say, me them are Bro Stone and Kepaluta workers, so Charlie, but still like for votes. No, talk your shit, bro. Like, it is your turf. As in the moment where you hold the mic, brag about yourself. So me, I don't fault him in any way. And the truth of the matter is, he has worked. When we check the category definition for Artist of the Year, they said the artist must have been adjudged by the Academy, general public, and then as the highest audience appeal. He has audience appeal, and there are videos to prove it. Same way somebody has videos. There are videos to prove it. The year under review, the artist must have released a hit single album. Oh, this thing that I said, hit single album. You can't tell me that 2 or 3 songs are not a hit on this album. You can't say the same for the other person. I'm telling you, this Can Promise thing, it get hit. Oh, Kaya, so baby, make a shout out, oh, waiting be this one. No, I'm no sucker. And a continental hit. You cannot debate that, because you know in the street, you know on the online, you know in the wheel joint, say hit. And then they are saying that and must be one of the artists, and I'm sure by the mere fact that he's in the Artist of the Year category means he has checked that part out. So for me, when it comes to Can Promise, I cannot punch him like that, because I know, say, or checking the list of the category, or checking the king. Some artists they make up somewhere. I can't be. No, and then to me, as I said, he's talking a shit. Charlie, he has worked, and he said nobody worked past him. Me as a media person, I can sit here and look at the contenders well, and I could say somebody work past you, the year under review, or somebody work equally like you, the year under review. But as an artist, make it talking shit. He's allowed.
This song was #1 throughout the year, more than any song last year, 2024. So whether agenda or no agenda, we don't even see them. We don't even see them. We don't do what? International, we go fly. International, we go chop. But this last one is for you guys. It's my parting gift. God bless you, Mr. Richard.
And that one I can say for sure is debatable, because some of the songs that dominated the year under review, yes, so favorite song was a good song, but as we all know, the other contenders that had songs that dominated the year, which is also very clear. Kempaluta, In and Out, after his Asidam. He had Makoma, he had For the Papa, which is Apeke. He dominated. But once again, it comes back to the conversation. As he's a contender, can he not talk his shit? He can talk his shit. And he has some songs that top some charts, were in some hits, so he can talk it. You get it? And then he finally said, now, after he talked all this, and then he dropped the song to back, like he dropped the evidence. The evidence, the undisputed, undebatable evidence that he checks the mark, and that was Our Song, which was a hit song, the favorite song. It was a hit song. Now, for those of you that have been talking plenty, you backed your talk with a song. I took the song to the street. Street said they don't know the song. Modra was a different street. It is street, baby. Although you won't call him. But all the same, King Promise is finally throwing his weight. He say whether agenda or not is #1. And I'm hoping every artist will do that. Every artist in the category, especially those that I claim that they shouldn't be among. You think you should be among? Please talk your shit. Like it is you. Kawasem perform. Someone can be mouth. I don't care. But me and you, when we sit home, we know the people that are the real contenders, and those that something is missing about them. They are there. But Charlie, King Promise has made me happy. I hope he keeps up the momentum so that some of us can talk about it, because we think he has a chance. Another person that I think has a chance is Kempaluta and Stonebwoy. Those people crowd. Let me check that someday. Who I'm gonna share crowd, because these are my top. Anyways, these are my top. And this is still the talkative. Do subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon, and if there's anything you have to do, do it now. Hasloja.